Hello, Randi here, and on this video we're going to be looking at the Playtime AcroBot, which is just a knockoff of the Tomy FlipBot. But let's have a look at it. This is
Robot Garage.
So yeah, this is the Playtime Productions AcroBot. It does the exact same thing as the Tomy FlipBot. Works the exact same way with the little thing coming down to make it turn. It flips over. Now this one actually works. And it does its flipping. It seems to work pretty good. Doesn't sound all that great, but it's kind of yellowed, and I want to use my new method that I did for retrobriding. I retrobrided these earpieces for the Roby Senior, and they are so much wider now than the rest of the robot. Plus, we want to see what's inside this thing and see how it works. So time to take it apart, get these decals off, see what's inside and how it works, and see if I can whiten this thing up a little bit. Okay, well that's interesting. Go ahead and take this head apart too. I'm going to use the hair dryer method to get these off. You can see how wide it's supposed to be. So my setup is just some UV LED strips that I mounted onto a piece of plywood that I put over a concrete mixing bucket. Now I tried it with the liquid developer in water and it worked okay, but I think wrapping it up and using the cream developer actually worked better. So that's what I'm going to do. I just now thought about trying the clear piece, so it's a little yellow. Let's see what happens. So while that's working, let's have a look inside of this thing. Okay, so here's the tires. I just slip on these little pegs here. Wow, quite a lot going on here. This is surprisingly more intricate than I thought it would be. So you have your little DC motor with a little worm drive, which turns this gear, which has another worm drive. It turns this gear, which now we have a metal angle gear that turns this gear, that turns this gear, that turns this gear, that turns the arms. The arms have a little thing right here that pushes this piece down right here And what that does is lifts one of the tires off the ground so it turns to the right, I think it is. Then as it comes around, it lets up and the wheel sets back down and it goes straight again. And this gear's also coming down here to another angle gear, turning these gears, which is the ones that are connected to the tires. That's pretty crazy. That's a lot of work for just that. Well, I might as well clean everything up while I'm in here. There's some rust on these metal rods here. I'm just using some 3-in-1 oil. Let's see about getting these arms apart here. Ah, there it comes. There's a little clutch type of thing here to keep it from breaking. So in case someone forces these, it doesn't do anything. I'll just put it back and just give it a good scrubbing like it is. So I cleaned all the rust off as much as I can, and they're all where these little metal rods are. So I'm just going to put some 3-in-1 oil there. And see, this went like that. See, that one went in there. Then this was here. Then these two metal gears went together. And that went like that. Put the arms in first. Okay. That should be it. I gotta put the tires on. So the battery door on this thing is down here. And it takes 2 AA's. Let's turn it on. So this is when it comes around. I'm going to push that down, lifting this wheel up. So now these top pieces weren't very yellow at all, but they were a little bit yellow. But within 24 hours, these things came out really, really well. And then I decided to put this clear piece in. It's time to open it up and see. It's been in here for maybe 48 hours tops. You know, I think it does look better. So here are the body pieces, and they are still a little bit yellow. I think they've lightened up some, but not a lot. Now I know the system works because I retrofitted these ear pieces, and look how great those came out. But then again, it took 2 weeks to do that. And I'm not spending 2 weeks on these. These are about 60 hours, I would say, in there. So yes, they have lightened up. If you look at the contrast between where the decals were, you can see it's a lot less than it was. And by themselves, they look pretty good. But then when you bring the head into it, you can see there's a big difference. But that's what it's going to be, at least for now. My AcroBot decal came out fine, but I just noticed something happened with my Playtime. It's got peeling up some clear part here that I can't seem to fix. Guess I'm going to have to redo this one. Well, it didn't come out too bad. Here's some of this adhesive laminate here. Okay, so I sprayed them with some 3M77. Works for me. Okay, that goes like that. And the head's gonna go in like that. So there it is, the Playtime Productions AcroBot. You ready to see it in action? Let's turn it on. Take the batteries out. It's going to look great on the shelf. Goes good with my other Playtime robots. And don't forget about Steve the butler. Well, there it is. I want to thank these people here. These are my patrons. You might want to check out my Patreon account. There's some perks, some benefits, and I couldn't do it without these people. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to see more. That was
Randy Robot Garage.